to lecture one. Today, we're going to turn our attention to the disruption and the effect that has on the business environment. Every organization today is a digital organization to a certain extent, and if they are not, they simply must be. Let me give you a thought. In 2020, 50 billion devices were connected to the internet, contributing to $19 trillion of economic value. Now, that itself is just going to keep rising, and in a short period of time, we're probably expecting that all forms of communication will be done through digital platforms. Now, we've seen in the last 5 to 10 years, newcomers coming into the market, simply forcing businesses to reinvent the way they do their business operations, or if they simply don't reinvent, they facing possibility of being left behind. Digital revolution will lead the way the society is changing. We're having new users for the old products for new users, new products as well for the new users. So the pace of those changes is absolutely astonishing. In the hospitality industry, for example, 5, 6 years ago, we were working on building our brand, building our reputation, what our brand stands for. Today, that is very much passed over to our customers. Through the mode of communication, social media predominantly, they're finding the way of giving a review to our service, not only service, but also our food and the way we conduct our business dealing with them. So they are now working on our promotional techniques that builds a trust within a market. There is a strong correlation between the digital revolution and innovation. But digital revolution is not the only one that drives the innovation. Now, over the last 10, 15 years, we've seen a lot of businesses failing to understand the digital revolution and the impact that it's likely to have on their respective industry. One of those main ones was a Kodak, main market leader in the image capturing market, failed to understand the requirements and changing preferences of the consumers that wanted photos that can be easily taken, selected the ones that are good, and of course uploaded on some form of digital platforms. They failed to understand the change. They stayed with their own films, rolls, and that itself became obsolete. But that itself forced Kodak to reinvent themselves in the same market that they were operating. Today, Kodak is one of the major players in the printing of those photos taken by the digital devices. So stores such as Officeworks, they mainly keep Kodak printing machines. Another company who also failed to understand the digital revolution and the changes taking place was a blockbuster entertainment industry, home entertainment industry. We've noticed that over the last, I would say probably 5 years, predominantly rise of the home entertainment platforms such as Netflix, and itself managed to push all those video stores, including the blockbuster, out of the business. So failure to understand consumer preferences and opportunities that are existing in that particular market pushed or was the main reason why Blockbuster did not survive the digital revolution and innovation that it brought into their particular industry. Another one probably would be Nokia, main market player in the mobile phone communication, failed to understand the benefits of joining the internet with the mobile phone devices and all various opportunities that came from that particular new innovation. At the time when Nokia was a major market player, Google, with their Android operating system, offered that system to Nokia. They failed to utilize it. They thought it was not a good invention, and they decided to stay with their old type of communication devices. On the other hand, Samsung, which was a manufacturing facility for Sony, Japanese Sony company, saw that opportunity, grasped the moment, took the initiative, and we know today, some 15 years down the track, where Nokia is and where Samsung is in the communication market, in mobile phone market. On the other hand, Apple, which was only operating in that computer segment of the market, saw that opportunity, saw the ability, saw the potential of the market, and very successfully managed to reinvent themselves. We've seen over the last 15 years the growth of the different type of businesses that offer a very novel and probably easy way of conducting the business for their industry. Amazon, one of the major players, saw the opportunity to work as the facilitator between manufacturers and distributors and the consumers on the other side, offering cheaper prices, bulk buy, and more convenient way of doing a business. We know that Amazon originally started with selling books, and then today they're very much within that same market, offering the digital forms of books. Facebook, on the other hand, used the opportunity to launch different type of social media platforms, but at the same time they're exploring now opportunity, launching inside the finance market, launching their own form of cryptocurrency. Business environments that are rapid and radical in their change requires businesses to be more flexible and dynamic in their approach. In other words, the businesses must make their procedures a lot more faster, quicker, and relevant to the marketplace. So decisions, research and development are just some of those that would need to be addressed. Large organizations are actually very hard to change. So in old days, the bigger the organization, that will give them an opportunity to conquer the global market. But today, due to the multi-level of decision-making process, that itself makes it difficult for them to adapt to those changes. What is a key aspect is that today, in today's business environment, relevance to the marketplace, it's all that is important. Of course, access to the financial services, research and development, marketing, procurement are all important aspects, but the relevance of your service, relevance of your market in the eyes of the consumers is the main driving force of those disruptive innovations. Thanks everyone for watching. See you in the next video.